Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series. We're here at the beginning of year 4, actually. We went through preseason in the last episode as well as the off season, and yeah, we're gonna start year 4 in this episode. Might be looking to go for a couple months, depending on how things go throughout the season here. So this is our 4th year. We made the playoffs in our first year, which was super surprising. But we've missed the playoffs in the last 2 years, which has been extremely disappointing. But let's just get into it here. I just want to show you quickly the lines if you guys didn't see the last episode. We don't know exactly everybody who is going to be playing right now. The only player that we know for sure, the only player that we know his overall is actually Ryan Suzuki, who went up to an 83, which is good news. On defense, we don't know anybody's overall either, but we're looking for some growth out of Victor Mete. And then actually we got the goalie, Jake Odinger. We don't know if he's 81 or if he's higher or lower than that. So obviously we have some players to what's it called, to know their overall. And yeah, maybe I can show you quickly the draft class at the beginning of the season here. We have a few players here that that are not really scouted. Obviously, we only know one player's actual potential, so we're gonna do that throughout the season, like I've done in every single season so far. So let's just simulate a couple weeks. I want to take it a little slow because I want to know our players' overalls. But for the first game of the season, we're in Montreal at the Bell Center. I want us to do the in-game simulation. So first period, 1-1. Scott Hartnell's still playing. It's kind of funny because he actually took, I think he ended his career or went into retirement yesterday or today. I don't remember exactly when, but I know I saw it on Instagram. So he's retired, Scott Hartnell, but in the game here, he's still playing for the Florida Panthers. And then for us, Brendan Gallagher scored on Grant, who seems to be a creative player. Second period, 1-1 still, 23-22 the shots for the Florida Panthers. Can we find a goal here in the third period? Denisenko, I think that's a creative player that I also created for Florida, scores for them. 28-28 the shots. Josh Manson, though, scores. Jonathan Drouin scores again. So 8 minutes to go, and we have a lead in the third period. Good job, guys. 2 minutes to go. Can we hold on? And we do. 3-2 for the first win of the season in Montreal. I know last year I believe we had a really bad home stretch as far as wins throughout the whole season. So the 3 stars here, Gallagher had a goal, 4 hits. Price had a big game, 2.00 goals against average, 30 saves, and .937 save percentage. And Drouin had a goal and an assist. So it looks like our first line was dominant. Both the wingers actually had a very big game. So I'm going to simulate all the way up to this Vancouver game here, guys. Hopefully we know a lot more of the overalls for both teams, the Laval Rocket as well as the Montreal Canadiens. So we have a game here against the Washington Capitals, who we beat 3-1. A game against the Vancouver Canucks, we get shut out 1-0. So we start our season with 4 games in Montreal, and we're 3-2 now. But we beat the Vegas Golden Knights in our first away game. So we have a first trade proposal, a 2nd and a 7th from us to get Patrick Nemeth. I don't remember if this guy's any good. He's a top 6 potential, it seems like. 80 overall, no. A 2nd rounder for that? Are you kidding me? Hell no. So we're gonna... Okay, Central Scouting released their draft board, but we already looked at that, so I just want to take a quick look at our lines and see if we know all of our players' overalls and potential. So yeah, okay, so good news, Jonathan Drouin has gone up to an 88 overall. Sagan still at 95, Gallagher an 83. Taking a look here, Kotkaniemi is actually an 86, which is great news, guys. Domi still an 85, so I may look to trade Domi. I don't know yet. Or Nikita Sherbak, we'll see. But Suzuki's gone up to an 83, so I'm looking from big things out of him. Let's see how he's doing. 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points. How good is Kotkaniemi? 3 assists, not bad. And Domi, 2 points in 5 games. So Suzuki actually seems to be simulating very, very good. From what I've been able to tell, 50 points in 69 games last year in his first season, so that's incredible. And he's already a point per game so far this season, so he is a potential first liner for us. Hopefully, Armia's an 81, Paling 80. He didn't go up, but that's still decent. And then Nikita Sherbak 83. Udon didn't go up. He's still a 79. Dano and Lekkonen's gone down to 77. So that's very, very disappointing. I don't know how he's gone down so much. His role is a 4th line forward, so that's pretty disappointing. Ortio stayed down to at an 82. Clefbaum's gone down to an 85 for some reason. Schmidt is an 83. Mance is an 83. And Mete, we still don't know how good he is. Hopefully we can get some growth out of Mete, but it's kind of weird in my opinion. Like, how does what's his name, Lekkonen and you don't not grow and then they go down? Anyways, Odinger is actually an 82, so that's very, very good news. I want to show you quickly the AHL lines. Glebov is a 76. We don't know the rest of the team, unfortunately. But, yeah, Glebov seems to be a good player. Fleury, 76, so he's only 22. Myers, we don't know, 77 or higher. Romanov is actually a player that we may be looking to introduce into our lineup in the future, 75. And then Brooks, 71. So, do we have any goalies, potential goalies? Not really. Okay, so future graduates out of the AHL are basically Glebov, Suzuki, maybe, 20 years old, and then Fleury, Myers, maybe, and Romanov. So we don't have the best prospects, in my opinion, here in Montreal, but we at least have some. We have a very young team as well, so that's very, very good. What else can we take a look at? Let me take a look quickly at our stats, actually. Take a look at individual stats first through 5 games. It's not a lot, but small sample size, but pretty indicative here that the first line's doing good. When we take a look here, Durant has 5 points, Sagan has 3, and Gallagher has 3 as well. Suzuki's simulating very, very well. He has 2 game-winning goals, which is good. 0 power play goals actually. So our power play may need a little bit of a boost here. We'll take a look also at the team stats really quickly. Gallagher, Kotkaniemi, 3 points. So yeah, we're actually pretty decent right now. I also forgot that I have Cal Foot as well on our team. So let me see quickly. I may look to trade Lekkonen actually, because he's only a 77 and he's 26, so he's not gonna get any better. Let's see. We also have Evan Rodriguez right now. If I insert Evan Rodriguez, let's see how good he is. He may have a chance of being higher than 77 in my opinion. So, and then Mete 79. Who do we have on the flank? Okay, so Cal Foot is actually an 80 overall, so may look to get Foot in here. And then what should I do? We'll see. I may have an idea, maybe replacing Clefbaum and bringing someone better. Yeah, but we'll see. This is just speculation right now. Actually, I was telling you guys that I wanted to take a look at the team stats really quickly, guys. So, where are we? We have 6 points, not bad. We're 3rd in our division. But I want to take a look at the entire league really quickly and see how our power play is doing compared to... I just want to take a look at special teams, that's it. I want to see how our power play is doing. 0% power play, what the heck? How many times? Okay, so we've only had 8 total power plays, but 0% is not good, not where I wanted to see. and we've actually allowed 1 power play goal. So if this trend continues, guys, if we start losing some more games, I'm for sure gonna change some of the power play, because you guys saw there no power play goals. That's pretty messed up. So we're gonna simulate another 5 games or 2 weeks and see how we're doing. So we have a game against Vancouver here. Can we beat them? They're 3-3. We're 3-2. We do beat them 7-3. So a lot of goals. Joel Armia has been injured though, so we are going to bring the other Finn, Mr. Turi Lekkonen here. So yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll move Scher back to his natural right wing position. We have a game against the Arizona Coyotes. We lose in overtime. I didn't actually check when Armia was going to be back, but we lost 2 games in a row, so we're back to 500, so not what I wanted to see. Ryan Suzuki, a first and a third for Fowler, and a third. No, thank you. I'm going to have to say no to that. I mean, Ryan Suzuki's not the best prospect, but I don't want to get rid of my first round pick. So we win against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We lose against the Rangers, so we still seem to be inconsistent. 5-5-1, so not what I wanted to see here. Let's see how we're looking in the standings. 11 points. It's a pretty tight race from the 2nd to the 5th or even 6th position. So only 3 points to actually separate. Even from the 8th position, only 4 points from the 2nd to the 8th position in our division here. I want to take a quick look at our power play. And you guys saw really quickly there that Ryan Suzuki's actually killing it right now. Okay, so power play only 5.9%, and we've only scored 1 power play goal. So I'll show you quickly the stats here. Suzuki is completely killing it right now. 10 points. Dryden, Domi, Sherback. Okay, so Sagan's actually struggling a lot this season, guys. Shooting percentage is awful, 2.9%. So maybe look to shake some things up here with our lines. I don't know if I should shake some things up first on the power play. Let's take a look quickly at our power play. Kotkaniemi. So maybe Kotkaniemi is not the ideal player to have here. I'm thinking maybe Domi, Sagan, and then I will move. You know what? I know what to do. Clapon might not be working too well here, so yeah, I'm thinking Hamilton, Domi, Sagan, Suzuki, and Dren. Suzuki's, don't get fooled by his overall. He's actually doing really well as far as simulating. So if we give him a little bit more power play time, and then we put Sherback, Kotkaniemi, and Gallagher with Clapon and Ortio, I think this might be better. And then this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good too. Yeah, everything else looks pretty decent in my opinion, guys. Yeah, we're looking pretty good, I think. So, oh yeah, we're looking good. So, I made those little changes you guys saw. As far as the power play, I want to take a quick look at our goalie stats actually, if we can. So Price, 3 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss, 0.920 save percentage, and 2.49 goals against. Not awful stats. I just think our team hasn't given them the most offense there. And Odinger is actually doing really well. You guys see here 1.35 and 0.956 save percentage. So it's good to have a good competent backup compared to what we had last season with Calvin Pickard. So we'll see how these changes, how well these changes actually work out for us. We'll simulate another 2 weeks, but yeah, you guys saw that I inserted Suzuki into the first line power play, so we only had 1 power play goal these first few games. So Ryan Suzuki, a third for Ruta, a second and a third. Let's see what this is all about. Who is Jan Ruta? How good is he? Is he an older oh yeah, no. Hell no. No, no, no. I don't know why all these trades are coming up for Ryan Suzuki, but I may have to edit the trade block. So we're 5-6-1. We lost 5-0 against the LA Kings there. We win against Boston though. Michael Mersch. Okay, I'll just say assistant replace player. Demers for a second and a fourth. How many years? Oh no, Demers has 4 years, so I'm not even gonna look at that. It looks like we beat Boston 2 games in a row there, so we're 7-6-1. But Carey Price has gone injured, so another year of Carey Price getting injured. So let's just go in the system here, guys, and take a look at our goalies quick. We might have to bring Booth up. Yeah, I'll bring Booth up, but then we're gonna have to play Oettinger, obviously. So Oettinger is going to get the starting duties right now. I think Price is only injured for maybe a week and a half. So we're going to have our 82 overall goalie in net. Hopefully you can do... wait, hold up. Hopefully you can actually get us some wins, because we are in a predicament here. We're too close to convert to 500. So we lose... Yeah, we're exactly 500. So we lose against the Capitals. After winning back-to-back games, we have another game against Toronto. Can we beat them? Toronto's doing really, really bad. And Tyler Seguin gets injured. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to edit the lines here really quickly, guys. At least we have Kotkaniemi to fill in here for first line at least. What can we do? Oh, hang on here, guys. I may be looking to bring in some more depth, in my opinion, because it doesn't look like we have the most depth in our lineup. So I'm going to bring up Cal Foote just to play a couple games here. Let me just make sure. Oh, okay, I have maybe had a thought that he was going to be on the power play, so good thing I checked. What can we do here? I'm going to put Dano. And then Dano here. I'm going to put Suzuki here. Sorry, guys. This is going to take a little bit of a while because I completely messed up. And I put, what's his name? Cal Foote to replace Seguin's minutes. So, obviously, they're a little bit of a different players, you know. So we're going to add Dano. We're going to give him a little bit more responsibilities. And then once what's his name comes back, Seguin, we'll give him all of his minutes back. So Suzuki for Nyquist, the second and the third. No, thank you. Can we beat Toronto? Toronto's doing really bad this season, and we lose against Toronto. So Price is back now, thankfully. We lost both games without Price. So actually, you know what? I'm not gonna bring Price back just yet, because he may get re-injured again. So we lose against the Calgary Flames in a shootout, so we're 7-8-2. This Mersch guy is back. But yeah, we're 7-8-2. We didn't really do too well. I want to take a look quickly. Suzuki's actually leading our team again, but I want to take a quick look at our team stats and see if we have improved our power play. So let's take a look here. Where are we? Okay, so goals for 39, goals against 48, so not good at all. We actually have 4 power play goals since we last checked. So it's trending up, so I'm just going to leave it right now like it is with Suzuki on the first line. We don't have Seguin, as you guys saw, he got injured. So that may impact a little bit of how well we play on the power play, but that's an injury that we can't do anything about. So I'm going to bring Price in now, and then I'm going to send down Booth really quickly actually as well. So actually I'm going to give Price the starting position duties here, and then go to roster moves really quickly. This whole game management stuff can get annoying a little bit with the injuries. That's why sometimes I like not playing with injuries on, but it is what it is to make it more realistic. It's good to have injuries on, but sometimes I wish they didn't happen so much. But yeah. So we're still around 500, guys. We need to go on a winning streak here. We're going to sim another 3 weeks now. Now the price is back. Hopefully Sagan is back by the beginning of December. I think he's back by the end of November. And we get pumped 8-1 by the Buffalo Sabres there. Wow. 7-9-2. What is going on here? You beat the Dallas Stars. Suzuki has been injured, so we're going to replace player. Wow, so many freaking injuries, guys. We lose against the Winnipeg Jets, so a lot of injuries so far this season. Domi has been injured, so Joel Armia is finally back into our lineup. So what do we got here? Armia, okay, Rodriguez, Paling, okay. That's fine. 8-10-2. Can we beat the Blue Jackets? We do. Ryan Suzuki for Spurgeon, a second and a third. I'm going to have to reject that. Max Domi is available to play. So our lineup is, we're struggling here, guys. We are struggling to stay healthy. But Domi's back, good thing. We're going to give him some second line time. And then we're going to bring Udon right here. Bring back Ryan Paling. Actually, I'm going to put Paling on the third line. Just give him his right minutes. Ryan Suzuki's back. I thought he was already on there. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry, that was Ryan Suzuki. I thought Nick was injured, but it was Ryan. So Ryan Suzuki's back, so we're gonna bring him into the AHL lineup. It's kind of confusing having two players with the same name, but okay, awesome. Tyler Seguin is back too, so we're gonna scratch Lehkonen and put in Tyler Seguin. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to do this off recording, so I'll bring you guys back once it's done. Give me a second. So we got Sagan back into our lineup here. Another game against the Maple Leafs. We lose in a shootout. Back-to-back against Ottawa. We lose against Ottawa. So we're 10-11-3. Can we bounce back against the Arizona Coyotes? Okay, December 1st. We do. Okay, 11-11-3. Jake Oettinger has been injured with post-concussion syndrome. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, so we'll bring this guy up now. What's his name? The goalie we just had. Booth. Oh, what a friggin' mess here. So we'll edit the lines for our goalies. We'll have the backup. Hopefully he doesn't play any games. Can we lose against Buffalo? Can we beat Tampa? We lose against Tampa. Wow. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm going to stop the simulation here because we're 11-4-3. That's terrible. That is terrible. That is terrible. Okay. Okay, so we're way behind the other team. Well, not way behind, but we're 5 points away. We need to stop this thing before it gets any worse. Let me take a look quickly at the trade block, see if there's anything interesting here. Fowler, 30, no, thank you. Let me look to scout him, but I don't think I'm going to trade for him. Just to see how he is. James Neal, no. How good is Landeskog? 86. Left wing. Dadonov is 85. Right wing. Barry. 2 years. No. I'm looking for a right winger and a... What's it called? A right winger and a defenseman. Left-hand defenseman most likely. But these guys, looks like they're rebuilding. So Radulov might be a player that I may be looking to get. Maybe as a right wing option. Who else? Nothing here. I would want to get maybe a suit, not a suitor. Actually, he's 82. Maybe a Brodin, but he still has 3 years left. Sorry, so I'm gonna have to say no to that. Hutchinson, no. Morrow, no. So options are very, very limited. I might send some of my scouts here to scout some of these players. Yeah, it's very, very limited. But yeah, we need to end the simulation. We have to end the simulation there. Let's take a quick look and see what is going on with our team. Suzuki is once again the leading point getter. But I want to see what's going on. I'm just going to try and get to the root of it. So Duran's actually picked it up again. Kotkaniemi's playing good. Domi, Paling's playing very good with 10 goals. Hamilton, Sherbak is playing decent. Sagan is struggling. So Sagan is a player that is struggling a lot. Gallagher as well. So I may look to switch up a little bit of the lines here. Cal Foot has been playing very, very good in my opinion. Seems like, at least. I'm just gonna go and see if I can maybe get a trade going or something, because I don't like where our team is. Hang on here. Hang on. Let's take a look at the team stats again, see if our power play has actually gone any better. So yeah, we're still 5 points behind. 5 points behind. So our power play is doing better. It's improving still, but I don't know. Maybe I should take a look at our penalty kill as well, potentially. Where's our PK here? PK 78. So let's try and get that PK better a little bit. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can get a better right winger, or if I should just go ahead and try this maybe. Gallagher, Sagan, Suzuki, and Duran, Domi, Kotkaniemi, Gallagher, Armia. You know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and see what happens. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And then I'm just thinking right now, guys. Sorry. Give me a second here. I may try and I know I just signed Schmidt to like 3 years, but I maybe look to get a better defenseman here. Alright guys, sorry about that. I made some line changes as you guys saw, and I actually tried to extend Ryan Suzuki. I gave him a, I think, $20 million contract for 4 years, so $5 million a season. We will see if that works out. But right now, I just sent it to him just now, so we'll see. I'm gonna do in-game simulation for all these games right now because we need to win, and I want to make sure the price is in net. So first period, 2-0 Montreal. Clefbaum and Gallagher score. Second period, 2-1 Reinhardt scores. A player that we were looking to get in the off season, but he ended up going to the Detroit Red Wings. Veleno scores on Price. Veleno is actually a Montreal native, I believe. So he scores in his hometown against his hometown team. We are able to kill that penalty, but Veleno scores 2 goals in the third, and we're gonna lose, aren't we? We do. Okay. What else is new? So we're gonna advance. We're gonna advance until the next game against the Carolina Hurricanes. My God, I don't know what to do with this team. We have 2 good lines, in my opinion. Player that actually plays very, very good on our first line in Ryan Suzuki, and we still suck. Austin Zarnik, that's a player that I sent. I just wanted to sign because just to have as an insurance policy, just in case anybody gets injured. And Ryan Suzuki actually accepted our contract extension, so that's very, very good news. So we have a terrible, terrible last 10 game stretch. 3-6-1, as you guys saw there. Let me make sure Price is in net again. So he is. So let's go ahead here and in-game simulate again. Let's see what's happening. Only 2 goals in our last game, and only 1 goal against the Hawks in the game before that. So first period, 2-2, Kotkaniemi and Duran score. Julien Gauthier and this Vitoulon, my guy, score for the Hurricanes. 22-8 the shots. Wow. Whoever's in net for Carolina is standing on his head. 3-2. Charles Hudon scores. We get a lead going into the third. 34-23 the shots. Come on, guys. Let's get another goal in the third here. Come on. 12 minutes. And we do. Philippe Danault scores. 9 minutes to go. 8 minutes. 7. 6. Come on. Let's go, guys. Hold on. And we do. 4-2 win for the Montreal Canadiens. We needed this win badly. Hudon with the first star. Price and Vito Lama the second and third stars. So it looks like Suzuki has slowed down a little bit since moving him up to the first line. He's been stuck at 23 points for the last 3 games, so it may just be a rough patch, or it may be that he's just not producing. He doesn't have chemistry with Seguin and Drouin. But let's simulate here to the Anaheim Ducks game, first period. Seguin scores on Keith Kincaid. Good news. Nice to see Seguin back on the board. He's having a little bit of a rough season, so that's good to see. Second period. 4-1 Danault, Seguin, and Armia score. And I think it was, I don't know who scored for the Ducks, but Price is playing good, it seems like. 30 shots, only 1 goal allowed. Come on, guys. Stop taking so many penalties. Kotkaniemi scores on Kincaid. 9 minutes to go. We have a power play. Another goal by Seguin. So I think Seguin just had a hat-trick there. And it finishes 6-1. Let's see the 3 stars. I think Seguin might have had a hat-trick. 3 goals, 1 assist for Tyler Seguin. Price stands on his head. And Drouin scores. Gets 4 assists. We're just talking about Nick Suzuki. I was going to say not performing on the first line, but he gets injured. So that's very, very bad news here, in my opinion. So we're going to go back to our first beginning of the season lines with Gallagher there. And then I'm going to bring Hudon here. And I'm going to bring Lehkonen to the 4th line. So not bad, not terrible. 13, 15, and 1. We're trying to come back here into a playoff race. We're 5 points behind. But we gotta get in a winning streak here, guys. Come on. Let's make sure that Price is in net again. Feels like I do this a lot in the last few episodes, but I wish we would just start winning without having to be all sketched out and having to check for which goalies in net, essentially. So in our last game, 10 games, we're 4, 5, and 1. So that's pretty good. I think we're 2, 5, and 1 before last time I checked. So we're trending upwards. Let's simulate the first period against Vegas. 3-0. Sherbak, and Seguin on Malcolm Subban. Second period, 3-1. Come on, guys. Let's hold them off here. Seguin scores. I think he might have scored another 2 or 3 goals this game. We get a power play 5-on-3. Drouin scores, so our freaking first line is actually killing it, guys, which is good news. 6 minutes to go, and it ends in a 5-1 win for our Montreal Canadiens. Sherbak 2 goals, Drouin 1 goal, 2 assists, and Seguin 2 goals. So in the last 2 games, Seguin has scored 5 goals. We're 4, 5, and 1 in our last 10. We're getting close to 500 again. Drouin's doing very, very well after starting the season kind of slow. He has 28 points in 32 games. And we're going on the road again after playing so many games at home. But we just got to keep it going and get some wins on the road, guys. Let me make sure Price is in net. He is. I don't know when Odinger is going to be back, but hopefully he's back soon. So let's go here and simulate the first period against the Devils. Yeah, we have 2 games away, 1 against the Devils, 1 against our arch enemies, or maybe nemesis too, because they beat us in the playoffs, and they got into the playoffs last year ahead of us. So first period, 3-1 for the Montreal Canadiens. Drouin, Seguin again, and Gallagher score. Ty Radish scores for the New Jersey Devils. 12-12 the shots. Second period, 3-3. Are you kidding me? Taylor Hall and Ty Radish score. Come on, guys. Stop giving them power plays. The Smith guy scores. on Price. Not what I wanted to see. Come on, can someone score in the third period? Stop giving them power plays. 8 minutes to go. Can someone score? Please take this game to overtime. Come on, guys. 2 minutes to go, and we don't. Jesper Bratt scores on Price, 5-3. Back to the losing column here for the Montreal Canadiens, 14-6-3. We're 7 points away from a playoff position. We have another game against the Florida Panthers here. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough in my opinion. So let me make sure Price is in net. Price is going to play the majority of the games. I don't want Ortio playing any games right now. So Price is in net again. So let's get into it here. Even though Price allowed 5 goals last game, I want him playing all these games. So actually, let's take a look at the Panthers' records. It's actually pretty bad. 12-18-2. So let's simulate the first period here. 2-1, the Montreal Canadiens. Tyler Seguin and Domi score. Barkov scores for the Panthers. 18-7 the shots. Can we score more goals in the second? We do. 1 goal for Gallagher, and then Denisenko scores on Price. 31-12 the shots, so it looks like we're dominating here this game. 34-18 the shots. Can we score a goal on the power play? We don't. 10 minutes to go, and Hoffman scores on Price. Wow. Come on. Only 20 shots, 3 goals allowed. Come on. Someone scoring in the last few minutes here of the third. And it looks like we're going to go to overtime, guys. So, only 5 minutes, 3-on-3 overtime. Can someone score? So, it's going to go to a shootout. Let's simulate that. And we lose. Jonathan Drouin scores for us, but Barkov and Trocheck score for them. So at least we pick up a point, but we can't be satisfied with 1 point here. We are 8 points behind I think it was a Tampa Bay Lightning, right? Or no, I don't know. Let me just check actually. But I'm going to insert Suzuki into our lineup first and foremost. I'm thinking I'm going to leave. I'm going to put Suzuki back on the second line because the first line has been actually killing it without Suzuki. Seguin has been playing very, very well, so I'm just going to do that and then bring Suzuki up here. Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm going to leave Suzuki on the first line power play, but I mean for regular 5-on-5 lines, I'm going to have Suzuki on the second line this time though. So Buffalo has a record of 18-12-4 and they have 40 points. So that's the team that we're trying to catch because the other team, the wild card, has 37, so actually pretty close to us. But we have 3 more games played than them, so it's not looking good in my opinion. Let me make sure that Price is in net again. Yeah, Price is in net. And let me see here. I don't even know why I went into calendar, but okay, let's just sim this game here, guys. Tampa Bay, that's going to be a tough task. They have a very, very good team. Very, very good record as well. So, simulate the first period. 0-0, 9-4 the shots. So, seems to be a very, very tight game. Not really any scoring chances. Just by looking at the shot total. So, second period, another 0-0. Can we score in the third, guys? Come on. Don't take any dumb penalties, and let's take some shots to the net. Suzuki scores on his comeback. 1-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. A power play. Can we score on the PP? We don't. 8 minutes to go. Come on, guys. 27-19 the shots. Stamkos scores on Price, though. 5 minutes to go. Can someone score in the last few minutes? Doesn't look like anybody will. We're going to go into overtime. And Tampa Bay scores. Victor Hedman scores on Price. Wow. So, a pretty low scoring game in my opinion, but we're 14-16-5. So, once again, not doing really good at all. So, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna simulate up to the new year, and then try and find some solutions. But It's looking rough right now, so let's see. At least Suzuki scored, but yeah. I'm gonna just do some simulation till the end of the season. Not the end of the season, the end of the year. And then after that, I'm going to try and make a trade or some trades because we absolutely need our team to make the playoffs this year. We can't be missing it again. 1-1. Ryan Poehling scored. Palmieri scored. 3-1 for the Devils. Come on. 7-1. Come on, Price. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of checking to see if Price is in it. If he's allowing 7 goals, it doesn't even matter. So we're gonna go all the way up to the 3rd of January. Hopefully we can get some wins here. We have a game against Edmonton Oilers, against McDavid and the Oilers. Can we... Oh my God. Gallagher gets injured. We're going to lose another game, I'm sure. There we go. Suzuki for now. Alright, so this is insane how bad we are. 15, 18, and 5. Can we get another win here? This is just discouraging. It's going to go best line. It doesn't even matter. We lose. Okay, best lines doesn't even matter. So we're almost at 20 losses at the beginning of the year here. Doesn't look like we're going to make the playoffs once again. 11 points behind. What do I need to do to make this team better? Like, I don't even know. Like, should I put Suzuki on the 3rd line? But he's a 2nd line forward. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to try and come up with some solution right now because this is embarrassing. Alright, guys. Trying to make a trade here for Jacob Trouba. Makes a little bit more than Josh Manson, but he'd be playing on our 2nd pairing with maybe Nate Schmidt. Let's see if this would go through. Manson and a 3rd for Trouba. Trade rejected. Okay, so if I add a 3rd rounder for this year, would this go through? Trade rejected. I don't want to add a 2nd, so a 3rd and a 4th from next year. Would this go through? Come on, what is going on here? 3rd. Okay, let me see. If I give him a 2nd from next year. A 2nd from next year that they want. And Manson for Trouba. This may go through. Let's see. Trade rejected. Come on. Okay, a 2nd and a 5th for Trouba. Would this go through? I think this would improve our what's it called there? Our bottom pair. It's too far off. Are you kidding me? What do you guys want then? Okay, 2nd and 3rd. That's as much as I'm gonna give. So let me see if I can find a prospect that's better than a 3rd rounder. Just give me a second here. Alright, so I have a few low lead players here. This Keepin guy, remember we got him a couple years ago, maybe, I think. 4th rounder. And Manson for Trouba. Would this go through? Obviously it doesn't, even though our trade value is way higher than theirs. Well, not way higher, but higher. If we had a 3rd, would this go through? What the hell, man? Like, 3rd and a 4th. Okay, 2/3. If not, I'm gonna have to find a better defenseman, or not a better, but another defenseman. So 2/3. Trouba. Okay. Just give me a second. Alright guys, trying to trade for Julius Honkett here. Let's see if this would go through. trade accepted. So we traded Manson, a low top 4 and a 3rd round pick for Julius Honka. I believe Honka is a little bit worse than what's his name here? I can't think right now. Manson, and a little bit worse than Trouba as well, but he's 83 or 84, and he has one more year to get better. So we've improved our defensive core here. Let's see. Yeah, Julius Honka 84 now. Where is Mete? Let me see. Mete's an 80. Calfoot is an 80 as well. Actually, I'm going to see if I can make one more trade for our maybe strengthen our second pairing. Someone better than Nate Schmidt. I know we just signed him. How many years did we sign him for? 3 years or 5.8. Might have to find someone better, honestly. So just give me a second here. Alright, guys. Trying to trade here Nikita Sherbak for Adrian Kempe. He might be able to play on our 3rd line a little bit better than Sherbak. He's a two-way player. He has better defensive stats, it seems like, than Sherbak. So Sherbak and Guerra, an unsigned prospect. He has a decent value for Kempe. Let's see if this will go through. Trade rejected. They're not really interested in what we've given them. So who are they? Who else are they interested in? Skaters matching the block. So it's basically all NHL players, it seems like. Let's see if they are interested in any goalies. Obviously, the Kaiser, we're not really looking to trade him. Maybe some draft picks here. I mean, we already gave away our 3rd. So if we give away our 4th, Sherbak and Guerra, will this go through? It wouldn't. Okay, so let me just think about it a little more, guys, and give me a second here. Alright, guys, here trying to improve a little bit of our decor. I found Travis Hanheim. He has a little bit better stats than Nate Schmidt, and he's younger, only 25 years old. 89 defensive awareness, 86 offensive awareness. Let me take a look quickly at his takeaway giveaway ratio. I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, 14 to 22. I think Schmidt has 20 to 15 or something. So Schmidt has a better ratio, but I still think that if we get Sanheim, it would be better. So we get Sanheim one overall higher, 2 years young or 5 years younger. So we would improve our decor a little more. Let's see if this would go through. I think it would. So maybe if we can get back a little draft pick or something. Let's see. I want to give away this Marshall guy. That's crazy. But when was he drafted? He's swinging the AHL. Okay, so 2nd round. So let's see if they have any draft picks that they want to give away. So 3rd and a 4th. Let's see if this will go through. Schmidt and Jolson for Sanheim, a 3rd and a 4th. Will this go through? Trade rejected. Okay, so Sanheim and a 3rd for Jolson and Schmidt. Will this go through? Okay. Are we going to be able to get any draft picks? A 4th then. Wow, okay. So look how much bigger our trade value is. So this should go through, I think. Jolson and Schmidt for Sanheim. Wow, this doesn't even go through. Wow, I'm really surprised now. I am really surprised. Let me see if I can add another one of these unsigned players. Maybe Kearns, low top 6. So I'm obviously giving away a lot of our draft picks, but we're trying to make the playoffs this year. So like I said, I want us to improve our team as much as possible. So let's try and make this happen. This doesn't go through still. Wow. I'm literally shocked, guys. I am legit shocked. So If I give away, then what's his name? Calfoot instead. Calfoot and Schmidt for Sanheim. I know we just signed Calfoot. He may turn out to be better than Jolson, but he's not playing at the end of the day. So let's just try this. Trade rejected. Wow, are you kidding me? Let me add Kearns again. Baldwin, low elite, 20 years old. He's already 73 though. Christensen, Dubnik, keeping. Maybe let me try and do this instead. Keeping Schmidt, Jolson for Sanheim. This go through. Trade accepted. Okay, so we got another player, Sanheim. I feel like I gave away a little too much in my opinion, but yeah, I think we've definitely improved our positioning here, defensive players. I want to see if I can find. I'd like to get an offensive defenseman, you know, one that gets a lot of points from the back end here. I don't know how many points Hamilton has been getting, but let me see quickly here. Hamilton, 21 assists, so pretty good. Clefbaum, so I'd maybe look to trade Clefbaum. But would they want to? I don't know if they would want to trade the Ghost or Provorov or anything like that. You know what? Give me a second, guys, and I'll bring you guys back once I know what to do. Alright, guys, here trying to trade another defenseman. You guys, I've had some criticism as far as how poor defensive core is in the past. So, trying to trade Clefbaum, 28 years old, sorry. He's gone down to an 85 now, so that's pretty worrying. Not having the best of seasons. Gonna trade Ryan Suzuki. He's a good young player. I kind of wanted to have him play with his older brother Nick, but I think I'm gonna have to trade him and a low lead in Brendan Dubnik for Jacob Larson. This may not go through, but look at Jacob Larson. 4 goals, 16 assists, 20 points in 40 games, medium elite. He may be 86, 87, hopefully he's not 85, but he has 3 more years to grow. So he's a two-way defender. So let me see if we know any of his stats. We don't really know any of his stats either, but I don't want to wait, and I don't really want to wait and have to do any of that. So I might just try and trade him right now, have to scout him. So let's see, this doesn't go through, obviously. If we give them a third rounder, do we give away our second rounder this year? I have no idea, guys. Do we give away our second rounder this year? Let's try a 4th and a 5th first. A 4th and a 5th. Suzuki, Clefbaum for Larson. Would this go through? Trade rejected. Okay. So let's see if a second then will go through. Suzuki, Dubnik, Clefbaum. I think we would get better. I'm praying he's an 87 at least, but we'll see. This, I think, our second rounder would hopefully be around a late second rounder if we make the playoffs, because we need to act right now. We need to get our team a lot better. So let's see if this would go through. Trade rejected. Wow. Let me see what I can offer. What else I can offer? If I can replace Dubnik, who else do I have? Pritchett. And Dubnik. Okay, so let's see. Would this go through? So I'm trading 3 of our kind of promising prospects and Clefbaum. I think this may be a bit too much, but let's just try it. Trade rejected. Man, we are giving up a lot here. Are you kidding me? Let's see, a third from 3 years from now. Will this go through? I think we're going to have to do it, guys. A second this year as well. Clefbaum, Suzuki, Pritchett, Dubnyk, and a second. This is a huge haul for Jacob Larson. Will this go through? Trade rejected still. So if we give away our first, check out how much our first is worth. I'm thinking right now, guys. What do you guys think? A first? Do I give away our first here? I don't know, guys. A first, and who could we trade? And we already got Sanheim. Let me see if I can work out a bigger deal. Give me a second here. You know what, guys? I'm not going to trade for Jacob Larson right now. Seems like that may be a bit forced. You guys let me know. Look how much trade value your first round pick has. We may be able to win the lottery, so this might be a big pick, so I don't want to trade him just yet. We also have Oli Ortio coming up, so I think that trading for Larson right now would be kind of a mistake. So I think I'm going to edit the lines and simulate all the way up to the trade deadline, and then you guys let me know what you guys want me to do. So give me a second here. Alright, guys, here trying to trade for Montreal Canadiens. He has 1 year left. I just want to improve our fourth line, essentially, and he has some pretty good defensive awareness stats. So let's see if this would go through. Guerra and Lehkonen for Frolik. Would this go through? Trade accepted. So thank you, Lehkonen, for your services, but we have replaced you with Montreal Canadiens. Hopefully this can help our fourth line. Now our lowest fourth line player, our lowest player is 79, Udon, and it's not, what's his name there, Lehkonen at a 77, so there we go. So we're going to insert Frolik into the lineup, and now I've made like 5 trades. So I think that's maybe it for this episode as far as trading wise. I wanna do some slow simulation here now and see how we do. We're 4-4-2 in the last 10, so I want us to go on a winning streak here. First period, 3-1. Wow, Sanheim scores, Cousins, Sprong, and Kessel score for them. Unfortunately, can we come back? Another goal. Julius Honka, 2 of our newest acquisitions score, which is great news. Suzuki scores on Murray, so what a comeback. Can we hold them off here? And we don't. Gensel scores. Come on, can someone score in the third here, guys? Come on, guys. It's not good playing catch-up hockey so much, but can someone score? The PK gave a really bad goal there on the power play. And Paling scores on Murray. 2 minutes to go, and we're going to overtime. What a show of character there by the Montreal Canadiens. Incredible game in my opinion. And Dougie Hamilton scores on Murray. What a game. This might be a season-defining game here for the Montreal Canadiens. You guys see the 3 stars there. Kotkaniemi, Paling, and I think it was Suzuki. Or Kotkaniemi, Paling, and I don't know who it was. Honka maybe? I don't remember, but and that was an insane win in my opinion, guys. What a win. We pick up a win against the Pittsburgh Penguins, who have a pretty good team in my opinion. We're 16-9-2. Let's just make sure the price is still in net, guys. Jake Oettinger needs to get back as soon as possible, because I'm tired of having to check that if price is in net or not. But yeah, I don't know how long Oettinger is out for, but let me just check that. Give me a second. Alright, so Jake Oettinger is actually going to be coming back on the 19th of this month. I think that is pretty soon here. Yeah, so maybe a couple more weeks. So let's just simulate this game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We had a very intense game last game against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Can we win here? 0-0, 10-8 the shots for the Montreal Canadiens. Second period, 2-0. Clefbaum and Drouin score. 25-15 the shots for Tampa though. So let's start shooting on the net a little more. 4-1. Drouin Frolik, another trade acquisition for us, score, and we're 2-0 since we made those trades. Let's take a look quickly at the 3 stars. Price allowed 1 goal, incredible. Drouin had 2 goals, and Clefbaum had 1. So 2-0 so far since we got those acquisitions. I don't wanna get too crazy just yet. It's only a couple games, so we got to keep it going here. Ryan Suzuki, a second and a fourth for Fowler. No, thank you. The only defenseman that I want from Anaheim, as you guys know, is what's his name? Lindholm. So Lindholm? No, not Lindholm. What's his name? Larson. Sorry, Larson. So yeah, okay. Price is still in net. Let's simulate another game here. I think we're back to 500 now. No, 17, 19, and 5. So we were awful. We were actually awful before those trades. So let's see where we're at. We're still 7 points behind. We're playing against the Florida Panthers now, who are not doing good either. Let's see here. I'm going to simulate quickly all the periods. First period, 1-1. Sevier and Domi score. Second period, 1-1 still. Third period, 5-3. Good job, guys. Hamilton, Sanheim again, Ortio, Suzuki. So we're 3-0 since we made those trades. Incredible, guys. Let's keep it going here. Suzuki, first star. Hamilton, second star. And Borgstrom with the third star. Let's keep it going. Come on. There's a little bit of hope in the Montreal Canadiens camp here. We're still 7 points behind because the team who we're chasing is still winning, but at least we're winning. We're taking care of our own end here with the win. So next game will be against the Philadelphia Flyers. Let me just make sure the price is in net. We're going to be playing at home in Montreal, so let me just make sure the price is in net first. Yes, he is. Okay, so let's get ready to simulate again. Let's see here. Let's go for a fourth win. Come on, guys. You guys got this. First period, 1-0. Raffle scores on Price. 20 seconds in. Can we bounce back in the second? We don't. In the third, 20-18 the shot. So after having only 6 shots in the first, we actually had a lot more shots there in the second. Come on, guys. 2-1. Scott Lawton and Gallagher score on Hart. So there we go. We lose 2-1. So our winning streak comes to an end. I would have liked us to take this game to overtime potentially, but it obviously didn't happen. So let's turn the page really quickly and go against the New York Islanders, who are 17-8-7. So they're a team that we're kind of battling against right now. Let me just make sure the price is in that again. So Booth was going to be in that, so good thing I checked, guys. So let's take a look quickly here. Okay, let's go. Let's simulate. I don't want to do the 8 times or anything. I just want to get these simulations done quickly. First period, 1-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. Jonathan Drouin scores on Soderstrom. Second period, 3-1. Alexander Holtz. Wait, no. Yeah, Alexander Holtz, Beauvillier, Cizikas. Third period, 5-3. We lose. Eberle and Beauvillier and Sagan and Sanheim score for us. So we're back to losing, guys. After winning 4 or 3 in a row, we've lost 2. So not where I wanted to see our team there. Looks like these trades didn't really do anything for us, guys. Okay, price is in net again. Let's go here. Let's simulate again. Oh, wow. Okay, first period. 1-1. Frolik and Okposo score. Second period. We're losing. Rasmus Dahlin scores on Price. Third period, we bounce back. Suzuki, Drang score on Bobrovsky. Let's see the 3 stars. That's good that we stopped the bleeding there. Price had the first star. Drang and Dahlin had the second and third. So we're 19, 21, and 5. Not the best record either, but not the worst. When is Odinger coming back? He should be back by now, right? Oh no, he's coming back, I think, on the LA game. So let's just simulate all the way to San Jose. Okay, Odinger is back. Should I bring him? No, you know what? I'm not gonna bring him until he's fully healed, which should be on that LA game. So let me make sure that Price is in net again. And then once Odinger is back, then I'm not going to bother doing in-game simulation anymore, guys. So let's see here. Okay, Price is in net again. So let's go here. Simulate. We historically don't have a good record against the San Jose Sharks. But we need to, this is a critical game for us. We need to win here. First period. 1-0. Kotkaniemi scores on Jones. Second period. 4-0. Hamilton, Sagan, and Suzuki score. 16-21 the shots. San Jose is leading in the shot department, but we're leading in the score. 4-0. 5-1 the game ends. Pavelski breaks Price's shutout, but we get another win, which is the most important thing. Price another huge game. Suzuki another big game, and Kotkaniemi as well. Those are the 3 stars. 20, 21, and 5. We're 6-4 in our last 10 games, so we're doing much better than we were before. But yeah, we just gotta keep it going here, guys. I'm really pleased of what I'm seeing from Price. Actually, I know I've gave him heck in the past couple seasons for not performing, but this season he's actually killing it. So let's bring back Odinger really quickly here. Okay, Booth is gonna go down to the AHL, and then Price. Okay, I just want to actually take a quick look at Price's stats. 31, 25, and 8. That last year wasn't his fault. I think the backup was just really bad. 2.690 goals against and 0.914 save percentage. The year before that, I think the reason why we didn't make it into the playoffs was because Price got injured. He had a really good season, 2016 and 6, 0.929 and 2.22. So it hasn't been Price's fault. I've kind of given him heck for no reason, but for the amount of money that we're paying him, we don't really want him to get injured. So yeah, he's having a decent season, not as good as the last couple seasons, but he's actually starting to pick up his game lately. So now you guys have seen Price's stats. I know some people have been wanting to see them, so there you go. And now that Odinger is back, I'm gonna go and simulate longer periods of time here. I might just simulate all the way up to the 25th of February. Let's hope we can get in a winning streak here. Suzuki for Fowler. No. Can we beat LA? Come on. 3-1. LA. Good job. We're not going to look at the draft class. Come on. Can we beat the Flames? The Flames don't have the best record. Come on. Someone beat. Oh, we lose 5-1 against the Flames. They're trying to trade us Russell in a 6th. For their 6th, no thank you. I don't want to take on Russell's contract. I think we're in the trade, or not the trade deadline, but the All-Star break right now in January. 21-22 and 5. Can we beat the Okay, we beat the Rangers and St. Louis. We're 23-22 and 5. We've gone over the 500 record. They want to trade us Dylan for a 2nd. No thank you. Can we beat the Minnesota Wild? Come on, guys. Come on, this is really slow. We lose against the Minnesota Wild. Come on, we need to start on going on a winning streak, like maybe 5-game winning streak or something. Patrick Berglund has gone on waivers. He has 1 year left. Let me see his player info. He may be a better choice than, no, I was going to say he may be a better choice than Udon, but he's not. So Suzuki, a second and a fourth for Nyquist. No, thank you. Can we beat the Winnipeg Jets? I think they have a good team. So can we beat them? We do. 3-1. Come on. Let's beat the New York Islanders now. We do. 25, 23, and 5. Come on, guys. Let's go on a winning streak here. Ottawa, can we beat them? Come on. Henrik Johnson, I don't know who that is. A first rounder for Backlund, a second Hickey, no thanks. Come on. Simulate already. We win against the Ottawa Senators. We win against the Dallas Stars. We're 27, 23, and 5. Come on, guys. We lose against the Pittsburgh Penguins, though. We just got to get back on the winning streak again. Come on. Let's have a longer winning streak than, I think we had a 4-game winning streak there. So let's have it longer than that. Klimberg, a fourth for a first rounder. Couturier, who's a top 4, and 2 first rounders. Are you kidding me? No, thank you. Come on, can we beat the Washington Capitals here? We do. 28, 24, and 5. Come on, let's go on a winning streak here, guys. Okay, 2-game winning streak. Come on, another couple more, please. Oh, we lose against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay, let's get back to winning again. Trocheck, no. No. I don't want to trade Suzuki in first. Because we don't know yet how good our first is going to be. So we're 30, 25, and 5. Let's see our where we're sitting in the standings right now. 65 points, 60 games played. Who has a wild card here? So wild card is the Pittsburgh Penguins and Philadelphia with 67 and 69 points respectively. They have played the same amount of games as us, so this is getting tough, guys. This is actually getting pretty tough. Let's see. Let me take a quick look at Carey Price's stats and Odinger's stats as well. So it looks like having a good backup has actually helped us tremendously. You guys seen how good our record has been since Odinger came back, and we didn't have to rely on Price all the time. So Price has actually improved his record a lot more. Odinger 4-4, so actually not the greatest. But you know what? We are actually in the playoff race right now. So let's see. Let's do a couple in-game simulations against Detroit and New Jersey. Hopefully you can pick up a couple wins here. We're playing at home. Come on, guys. First period. And then actually after these 2 games, I'm gonna just stop recording and trying to get some of you guys' feedback, because I've been recording for over 2 hours now. So Suzuki scores on Schneider, 1-0. Come on. 2-2. Come on, Pricer. Ilya Kovalchuk is back in New Jersey. That's hilarious. Fitzgerald scores as well, but Yoni Ortu scores for us. Come on. Can we win? Oh my God. Price allows 4 goals in the 3rd period. No. Come on. And you guys saw the shots there. It was like 42 to something. It was like the shots were just 42 to 20 something. So I think Price should have done a lot better, but we're gonna forgive him. We're still in a playoff race here. The trade block is upon us, but we're not gonna freak out here. We have one last game against Detroit. We're gonna do in-game simulation. We need to pick up the win here, guys. Come on. First period, 1-0. Suzuki scores again. Second period, 2-0. Can we hold them off? Let's not allow 4 more goals in the 3rd. Come on. 3-1. We pick up the W. Reinhardt scored on Price, but Deno scores on an empty netter. So let's see where we're sitting. 67 points in 62 games. So actually Buffalo started to win a lot more. They have 74 points in 63 games. Where are we? 67. So Pittsburgh, we're actually directly battling Pittsburgh right now. They have the same amount of points, but for some reason they are ahead of us in the standings. That's okay. We just got to keep winning, guys. So this is a pretty tight playoff race in my opinion. Let's take a quick look at our players and how well they're doing. Jonathan Drouin's having a monster season right now. 59 points in 62 games. Seguin's started to produce again, 51 points in 56 games. Suzuki, I think it's his second season, still on his entry-level contract. Totally killing it. He actually signed an extension too, as you guys saw. 48 points in 59 games. Kotkaniemi 45 and 62. Domi 40. Hamilton 40. Gallagher 32. Sherbeck 28. Paling 26. Frolik. Honka. Dano. Sanheim. Clefbaum. Armia. So pretty good. Pretty good in my opinion. Ortu has 3 goals. Mete has 1 point. So I would like for Mete to actually get scoring a little more. Let's take a look at our goalies really quickly here. Price 27, 22, and 4. We saw Odinger as well. 4 and 4. And let's take a look quickly at the rest of the league and see how everybody's doing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Entire league here. Who are the best point getters? So Tavares, Kuznetsov, Eichel, Kane, Kovalchuk. Where is McDavid? Mark Stone is doing really good on the Dallas Stars. Kygorov, that's a creative player, I believe. That's crazy. 62 points in 63 games for basically a 20-year-old. Sontag, that's another 20-year-old player. And this other guy, McKinnon. Where's McDavid? Doesn't look like McDavid or what's his name. Crosby simulated very well. Let's see McDavid. I just want to take a look at McDavid's stats really quickly here. He's not even first on his team. This Harley Vernavsky guy, 85 overall, is scoring more points than McDavid. A 96 franchise. That's crazy. But anyways, that's that for the players. Now let's take a look quickly at the Eastern Conference. Actually, let's take a look at the entire league really quickly and see where we sit at. I assume we're in the kind of in the middle. Yeah, we're in the middle here. I want to take a look at goals for per game. So I think we may also be in the middle here, guys. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle. Lower middle. Let's see goals against now. Goals against, we're actually one of the better teams. So defensively, obviously goals against, we're one of the worst teams because we have a higher goals against. So not what I wanted to see, but obviously Odinger was injured, so we had to play with Price and Net the whole season basically. So he obviously has been tired and hasn't had much rest, so that's understandable. The power play has actually improved so much, guys, compared to what it was at the beginning of the season. We're actually one of the top 12 teams. Let's see the PK quickly. The PK, we're also one of the top 12 teams, I believe, or no? Oh no, we're actually one of the bottom teams, right? Where are we? Yeah, no, you know what? We're one of the worst teams on the PK, so I'm gonna see what I can do. But yeah, that's gonna be for this episode, guys. The next episode, I'll just try and change some of the PK. But you guys, let me know what I should do as far as trading. I don't know. Do you guys think I should trade some of our bottom 6 players like Dano? He's an 81 though, so I don't know. You guys, let me know. Dano's an 81. You guys see Perry's on the block. I don't think he'd be valuable. He's only 82 overall, and we already got Frolik in there. If we want to trade for someone, you guys know Larson is on there. Who else? I think Larson's the only guy. Maybe if you guys want another younger defenseman that has good potential. And if you guys want also some other first-line players, they're kind of hard to get in my opinion. Yeah, it's kind of hard in my opinion to get any of these young good players. So I'm just browsing the trade block really quickly just to give you guys some ideas. But I've made the trades that I wanted to make, and I'm fairly confident with our team. But if you guys think that I should make any more trades, obviously let me know. I'm obviously always open for suggestions. But I also don't want to sacrifice our future. If you guys noticed, for the trades that I made, we got younger. I traded Manson for Honka. I traded Schmidt for Sanheim, and they're both younger than both of the players. The only player that I traded that was older was Frolik, but that's just for 1 year. So you guys know that I still take into consideration us becoming a dynasty. So I'm not getting older and trading all of our best prospects and best younger players to get older and try and win right away. So I still have the dynasty thought in my mind when I make the trades. So also try and keep in mind that. But if you guys come up with some good suggestions, let me know. These my opinion, like I was saying, I think I'm trying to get some first line players. You guys let me know who you think or who is interesting here. Galchenyuk actually went up to an 88. That's crazy. That's so good. But yeah, we have the option to trade Domi for maybe a left winger or something. Who's this Juntunen guy? Looks to be pretty good. But yeah, Domi for a younger player, or I don't know. You guys let me know. Like, do you guys think we should trade Domi or Gallagher or Drouin or anybody who you think can improve our team? You guys let me know. But these are the players that are here. As far as like first liners, who may improve our team. You guys, I'm just going around and taking a look at all these players. Jake Gensel will be a player that I'd be looking to get maybe for a second line instead of Domi. They're around the same age, it seems like. So yeah, he'd be a player. I don't know who else. You guys let me know. The ball's in your court, guys. So I'm gonna show you the top forwards, first line forwards, and now I'm gonna show you the top defensemen. So I think I've already showed you that, but just once again. So these are the top D-men. There's Larson again. So he's actually 87, so we know how good he is. We can maybe trade Clefbaum for him or something. You guys let me know, and we will do that if it's obviously reasonable. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, leave your suggestions if you guys think we should improve our team. I'm going to show you the remaining games, actually, before I let you go. So these are the remaining games here on our calendar. We're going on a little bit of a road trip here out west. Minnesota, Nashville, but then we have a few games at home as well. So it looks to be pretty even in my opinion. This game against Pittsburgh is going to be huge. I think that's the only game against Pittsburgh that we have, but hopefully we go on a winning streak and not have to worry about Pittsburgh, and we just get into the playoffs with one of the regular positions rather than wild cards. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave some comments down below with your suggestions, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.